there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care, just be here and I'm good alone. I'll be okay.
Hello good people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new here, make sure you subscribe. So we are making chapatis, butternut chapatis. We need butternut, sugar, we need salt to taste, a bowl to knead our dough, also another bowl for preparing butternut. So yes, those are the ingredients that we need. So we'll be doing the preparation of butternuts first by peeling off and cutting it into slices. Then we'll wash it out, allow it to boil, then we'll be blending it. So guys, stick it here, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. Keep on subscribing to my channel, keep on giving me the support. It's so amazing. So let's get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Share and I'll be glad. So our butternut is ready. It's our time to knead our chapati. So as you can see, I'm using EXE flour chapati, though you can use the all-purpose chapati or any other flour for making chapatis, but not the one for baking. So I'll be putting sugar. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally, the 5th one. So I'm using 5 tablespoons of sugar, and I'll be putting 1.5 tablespoons of salt. So remember, we are making butternut chapatis. I almost said chicken. Butternut chapatis. So we'll be mixing the dry ingredients first very quickly so that we can make everything to integrate: the sugar, the salt, and also our flour. So then later we'll be putting on our blended butternut. So you can use butternut, you can use pumpkin. We're adding cooking oil. You can use my butter itself, and also we're adding hot boiled water, and also our butternut is hot. So we need, and finally our dough is almost ready. We'll be adding our cooking oil and allowing it to rest. So for this far, hope you've learned something as we are almost putting our dough to rest. So this is how ready it is. We'll be wrapping it off and allowing it to rest for like 15 minutes. Then back to making our rolls out. So dusting on the surface, then putting our dough, then some little bit of flour, then rolling it out as we turn it. Then we continue. This is an important step to note, that after spreading it out, you put cooking oil or butter, melted butter, then you spread it very well. Yes, ensure it's well spread. The oil has touched everywhere of the surface that you've spread. Then I always use, most of the time I use the EXE self-rising because it has baking on it, to dust onto my spreaded dough. Then I'll be cutting it out and rolling out. That's the secret of getting wanahitaji hizo chapati. A soft chapati for hot water, then this way of spreading it and rolling for peeling chapatis. Nahitaji chapati za kubambuka kweli, nahitaji Teary, ile unararua inakaa pages chapatis. I've really tried to explain. So this is how I get mine, and you'll be able to see at the end of it how they'll be tearing. You've seen how I'm rolling out my chapatis. There are people who don't know even how to roll chapatis. Hope you've learned something from there. Right now we are pre-cooking them before we put oil. So ensure anytime you're pre-cooking, you see these bubbles? Yes. One side until they have the bubbles, then you can turn them. So you'll do the same onto all the left chapatis, because with the bubbles they always assist the chapatis to be pages chapatis or teary chapatis, because the air has gotten in to be able to separate the way you roll them out after you spread the dough. So we'll be doing that till the end. Then this is the final product that we'll be having. All our chapatis dried, pre-cooked, no oil done there. So at this stage you can put them for storage, and also put oil for the ones that you're eating. So you can put them at this stage if you're doing the pre-cooked. So it's an easiest and simplest way to do pre-cooked chapati for refrigerating for later day to cook. So we're still on to rolling, and we're learning it. You roll a little bit, then you turn it. For those of us who don't know how to roll chapatis, because some people always take it like as if it's really hard or a big deal to make chapatis, because they say all the shapes. But remember, we're not eating shapes. Your way of kneading the ingredients, the taste, it's what that matters here. So this is the outcome, and onto our last dough. This is how we are going down with it, and we'll be putting it onto the other side before we start putting oil to the chapatis, so that they can be ready. So let's get this done onto the last stage before we start putting oil and enjoying our chapatis. Look at this one, look at it. This is what we are talking about. You can see the leopard, what do we say, the color of the leopard onto the chapatis. They are yellow, they look yummy, you already want to eat them. This is what we are looking for. So ensure you create enough time and like you focus on your chapati, otherwise they'll burn all of them. So this is the more of like how they'll always be turning out. Ensure this is what you get. Don't leave them to burn. It won't be even eatable. So on to it, we are done, and you want to see how they are coming. So this is for my son. You see my hands have flour, forgive me, I'm still cooking, but my son was so hungry, and being a mother, multitasking was not easy. So this is how teary it is, and of course he's hungry, and I had to tear it up so that you can see how it's turning out. We eat. If you focus, you'll see we are not forcing, it's just coming out. Like, look, see. This is what people always look for. Actually, I always do chapatis. So if you want someone to make chapatis for you, you can just holler me. Those people who are in Nakuru, I do make chapatis at home at pocket-friendly prices and charges fee when I come at your home. So let's continue. So my chapatis are ready, as you can see. They are very ready. Yes. So these ones are for dinner, then these ones are for storage. I've just dried them. I'll be waiting for them to cool down so that I can put them in the freezer for later. So I'll be arranging this one for dinner. If you've watched it this far, I don't take it for granted. I'm so humbled, and thank you so much. So this is how I'm packing out my chapatis onto the tray so that I can set it on the dining so that we can be able to eat. And also when I'm folding them, you can see they are a bit hard, as in like hard in that they are teary. This is the product that any client will wish. So make sure you holler me where you're in Nakuru. I can make it for you so that you can enjoy it with your family. So thank you so much for this far. I'm so humbled. Keep on enjoying and salivating on my chapatis.
right there on top of the moon.
And just a sneak, we ate it with beans and potatoes, and it was just slapping differently.
I don't wanna care. Speak